Oh, yeah.
All right, there you go.
Yeah. How's it going?
It's good.
Sleep well?
I did.
That's good.
Woke up a little bit sick, but other than that, slept well.
Didn't have any, like, nightmares of dragons in
No.
the empty bedroom.
I'm sure Anton did, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet. It's a shame we don't have the animations anymore, because this episode would have made for a great animation.
Yeah, it would have been a good animation.
Yeah.
I think that, I'm happy with everything that happened. I just wish, like, we would have been able to plan for the Rust Monster situation.
Yeah, I mean...
Because, like, I had planned for it. The plan was mithril weapons.
But, like, in your head, did you think, like, okay, I don't need to worry about rust monsters because...
Well, yeah, because I had legitimately used my spear of, whatever before against Rust Monsters.
Yeah, but did you have an active thought, or did you just...
No, well, I didn't have an active thought because I didn't need that active thought. I guess I had the active thought back in the day when we fought Rust Monsters. I was like, okay, never gonna have to worry about them because I have a mithril tip spear.
Right, yeah.
I didn't know what the dragon weapon was. I just made an assumption that it wasn't, like, iron.
Yeah.
I don't think it should be. I don't think it should be reversed or anything. I just go. I just it was just a.
It's a little bit annoying, but it's also fine. I think like
it is fun.
We genuinely would have just held on to that wish scroll forever.
No, I think we would have used it. We had a few plans for it.
I think using it to restore the weapon is more satisfying than using it to like resurrect someone.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah.
I don't have any problems with it.
So what do we do? Do you think people are saying we should try and negotiate with the gold dragon if we can project self to it?
I think we can absolutely negotiate with the gold and the other dragon. I think they're just worried about us like hunting down dragons and killing them. But we killed the people who killed the dragons. We have the gold dragon armor that we can like offer like to the gold dragon as like a hey like.
But they're gonna want the weapons destroyed. I mean, would we be willing to say, once Scoria is dead, we'll give you the weapons?
No, fuck them.
So I feel like that's what they want, right? They just want the weapons gone.
Probably.
E-Man and I can't.
What are they going to give us?
I don't know the name. Well,
are they going to give us some shit if we destroy the weapons?
The Ion Stones, maybe, but
they going to motherfucking trade?
Has to be something. I mean, otherwise, just don't go back. I mean, they can't get to us. What are they going to do? I mean, you can't send a 4-dragon hit squad flying over Drekus to get us.
No.
So, I mean, it's either they make a deal or... Like, because ultimately, there's no real reason for us to go back to that place.
Unless you want to kill dragons, no.
Because... Yeah, I don't think there's any loot there. I mean, we could... I guess we could go and check.
I don't know if there's loot there, but I bet your ass that there's loot on the other side of that portal.
Oh yeah, also probably a whole plane full of dragons. I mean, how would we activate the portal? Does that work?
I don't know how we'd activate the portal, but I know how I'd activate plane shift.
Yeah, but we don't necessarily know that's where it goes. We might be able to work out though by scrying on the gold dragon if it's in a different plane. Do you think 4 dragons would have been a milestone? If we'd have killed them all, I don't know, maybe, yeah.
Absolutely. I think Steve even thinks it was a fucking milestone now.
Nah, for what?
I don't think it was a milestone.
Yeah, we didn't achieve anything. We just lost our weapon. I mean, we just lost our wish scroll. We didn't actually do it. Like, we killed a bunch of shit, but we didn't achieve any milestones.
I don't know. I'm cool with whatever. I don't think I want to kill a gold dragon.
No, me neither, really. No.
That blue dragon, Anton's fucking pissed at.
Oh yeah, that guy deserves that. Well, I was just saying before you joined, like, I wouldn't be surprised if the gold dragon and the copper dragon killed the blue one after we left. Because, like, they must be so frustrated. They spent all this time setting this ambush up. It goes through, you know, the blue dragon breath weapons, the copper dragon. We kill the black dragon and get out unharmed. Like, their plans completely failed.
Yeah.
Like, one of them's dead, and then the blue dragon's clearly evil, and the other 2 are good, so... Yeah, I don't know. I could see something like that happening. Copper dragons are... yeah, they're chaotic good. So I could see him just flipping out.
Yeah, I think that both of those guys are probably pissed. I think we can talk to the copper dragon and the gold dragon without the blue dragon there. I think we can easily. Our intentions are pure. I don't know what our plan is for the dragon weapons after.
No,
I think we would just keep them as like relics to
Yeah.
like in case like a huge dragon ever came back.
Yeah, I think we would just lock them away in our keep, right?
Which is honest. Like
Yeah.
that's honestly what we want to do.
For generations to come. But
They're already away from Solemn, so dragon genocide over there over.
yeah. Yeah, I don't think we can go to the dragon plane though with the plane shifting benefits. Like if it's anything like when William was in the demon
Oh
plane.
well, I wasn't planning on like fighting in the dragon plane. No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Thing is, I don't know, like, because we'd be saying like, oh yeah, we'll lock the weapons away. We'll only use them if there's a dragon.
I mean, when the gold dragon has like innate truth telling, right?
Oh, does it? Pretty cool.
I think so.
Let's see.
Or detect lies, or we could just put ourselves under detect lie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it does have detect lie 3 times a day. True.
We're gonna be telling the truth. I think that is literally our plan.
Mhm.
Anton doesn't have a plan to go and kill fucking dragons. It's we just need these to kill Scoria, and then any future thing that's gonna come to fucking Drekkas and try to take us over.
Yeah. But that would be against dragons, right? So maybe they wouldn't like that. But I do think that.
But that seems fair because they know that there are literally evil dragons who
Yeah.
fucking want to kill humans.
Yeah, it feels like we've got to be able to negotiate with the gold dragon, surely.
The gold and the copper, yeah.
Yeah.
They should both understand our plight, and we actually killed the people who were genociding their dragons.
Yeah, and I think we're not corrupted with the weapons because we can point to Balorian and say that, you know, he's our friend and we've not gone out and killed him and we could. It's right by where
We're all
live.
lawful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that will work.
So
I just don't think they were in the...
Yeah.
I just don't think they wanted to talk when, you know, we're hunting down another black dragon.
No, there clearly wasn't the time for discussion in that moment. So if we wanted to negotiate with the gold, we did the best thing, just getting out of the fight, letting things cool down, and then trying to contact them.
Yeah, I think so.
Anton will 100% want to get revenge on the blue dragon. Probably.
No,
No?
I don't know.
I don't know. Blue dragon's
like-
kind of a cunt.
I mean, he wants to kill the blue dragon, but, like, we need to kill Scoria first. Like, maybe...
Dragoon.
I don't know, Anton's got a lot of weird shit going on. I don't want to just, like, make my life, like, anybody who, like, hurts me, like, I wanna go kill him.
Yeah. I agree, but this is not just anybody, right?
I mean, it's a blue dragon. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to make the I don't want to do this.
Sure. Thanks
I'll
for
do
the,
it
5
after
points
the
there,
campaign, I guess, but...
Well, yeah, talking about that whole scene with, like, Mutin in the,
Yeah, I have no
the god
idea.
plane was cool as fuck. What...
I don't know what he
Neil's
means. I don't know what
obviously
he wants.
got... When he said, like, oh, you're going to be wanted in Solemn, he's obviously got something in mind.
I don't think he said solemn.
No, he didn't last night, but he did before, didn't he?
No, he said on the other side of the sea
Oh,
or something.
right, on the other side of the sea. Okay.
Which doesn't
Yeah.
mean solemn, but...
But I wonder what that could be. I wonder if he's got, like, an epilogue campaign planned or something? I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, I guess it was probably expected that Valthara was going to. I mean, I don't know. She said you're mine, isn't it? Aren't you already kind of like her tool?
I think so.
Yeah, like I
But
feel
I think
like if
she wants
Valthara
me for
reached
like
out and
maybe
said,
she'll make him a paladin. I don't know.
shit. Well, like a dual.
I don't know how that works.
Oh, because you are already a fighter cleric, so you could become a
Yeah.
paladin cleric. Wouldn't do that much
That's
for you,
kinda-
really, but it would do,
Probably not, but
do a little bit.
saying you're mine, that's kind of what I think of when I hear like paladins,
Yeah.
due to the fact of they're literally like their chosen like fucking dude who goes out and does their vengeance, you know? So
Mm.
I think that maybe is the plan for Anton. He goes somewhere else and is like a fucking death knight.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe, like, Valthara wants to overthrow Horus or something, like, and take over the evil army and Golem.
Yeah.
Maybe she wants the White Prince dead.
Can you imagine?
Yeah,
Sorry guys, you don't have to worry about the White Prince anymore. Someone came over and
Just
handled that.
teleported in and killed him in 2 rounds.
Yeah.
I think the scene with Valthara with the teleport was about the farm spells. What?
Not at all.
What does he mean, farm spells?
I wanted to cast some farming spells to get like money, but
Yeah, like, that seems a bit squat. Why would it be that?
I
Valthara
don't,
all of a
yeah, I don't
sudden
think it
just
was that
got
at
hard
all.
on for farming. I missed the second half of the fight yesterday. I'm guessing the rust monsters fucked you. They did a little bit, but there was There was a much bigger surprise at the end of the episode than that Super King.
The rust monsters, I stand by this. The rust monsters wouldn't have been an issue if we would have known that they corrode mithril.
What would you have done differently? Just
So I would have had a bag of iron. I mean, this is what I'm gonna do in the future. I'll have a bag of iron ready to like throw, and I'm also gonna have like iron just like dangling from like my hip, as like a kind of skirt thing. So I think it'll be cool like this. These random fucks are gonna see like the three McGarry brothers, and the McGarry brothers have this weird thing where they all have like iron on their hips, and like the townspeople might talk about it. But for us, we know that that is like to protect us against a rust monster. But the people are gonna be like, well, why the fuck are these?
Enemy.
Yeah, why are they gonna have these?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's an easy solution, because I don't know if you remember in Azeron's lair, I threw some iron, I think it was iron coins on the floor to distract them all, yeah.
Yep.
We could have just done... No, copper, silver, and gold and platinum wouldn't work, would it?
I don't think copper and silver works, no. Or platinum, yeah. I think you just need to just have fucking iron on you.
Yeah, yeah. I'm surprised they even attacked me. I mean, I wonder what they were going for. I don't think I've got any iron on me. Like, any iron I got is in my interdimensional pockets.
Yeah.
Maybe the frames on the glasses. Or my gauntlets, or my braces, maybe, I suppose.
Yeah, I think we're all going to have bags of iron coins and iron dangling from us going forward.
Yeah. Man, I'm so glad we finally got Fly Spell. Like, it made so much difference in that first giant fight we were in.
It did.
Like, I was tanking so much stuff in the middle of the fight. Great shots with my bow all the time. It was amazing.
The 2d10?
That was fucking crazy, yeah.
I don't even understand that damage.
It's just like a giant fucking bow now.
Gotcha.
And they get the strength bonus to the shot.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Althara said, I gave you spells to help your people, but I'll need you for something later. I think it actually means she's cool with the farm spell. I find it hard to imagine that the god would pull something like that over some.
Boy Boo and I talked about it after, like before the campaign.
Oh yeah.
And he was saying the farm spells aren't cool. So
yeah. Zed Glass. So how, if you've never played D&D before, how are you in this stream? How do you know that we're talking about D&D here? I'm under Just Chatting. I'm interested. If you're interested in D&D, I'll tell you how I got into it. I got into D&D through watching campaigns. So the one we're talking about today is called Tombs of Scoria. You go to this link here.
Yeah, you're in the D&D category.
Oh, I am in the D&D category. Let's change that. But if you go to that link there and start watching that campaign, that's what we're talking about now. And that's how I got into D&D. You'll learn the rules. You'll see what it's about. And I think if you're interested already and you've never seen it before or played it before, you're going to have a good time, because that's the situation I was in. I'd heard about it and thought, man, this game sounds amazing. Like, I can't even imagine how it works. And then as soon as I started watching it, I got absolutely hooked.
What's the plan for next episode?
Fucking hell. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're going to be dealing with the aftermath of this, aren't we?
Yeah,
I think you can time pool the dragons coming through the portal, maybe. Try and work out exactly what happened. Because in my head, I don't know how 3 dragons come through the portal in one round, like, instantly. When this was set up months ago. Like, have they just been waiting by the portal altogether for months? Seems unlikely.
I could say, show me what the dragons were doing before they entered the portal.
Yeah, you could say,
that should work.
Show me the gold
because
dragon
I know that
entering
it
the
happened.
portal.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It'll show me the other side.
So because I think that'd be useful to see. I think I'll try and scry on the gold and the copper, and then project self and talk to them. I think maybe we scry on the room, and if it's empty, maybe go back there and just check it out.
I don't think they know that the black dragon heard us say, like, hey, we're not here to kill you. Yeah.
I don't think they heard that.
They don't know that.
Would you recommend that new viewers follow this watch order guide? Yes, I think if you're if you're like, I know I'm gonna like this, and I wanna watch it all, then okay, this watch guide.
No, I
is
wouldn't
like,
I
this
wouldn't
is too
recommend
much.
anybody watch the watch guide.
This is too much. But what you can do is there's a playlist where it goes through like two of the two like initial primary campaigns that you can watch them. McTacky made it. McTacky link the playlist with Hardcore Heroes and Georg. Why does Koibu allow time pool that makes you nearly omniscient? It is an insane spell, yeah. I feel like time pool is one of those spells that is probably just too strong and like a bit game
No,
breaking.
I disagree.
Really? I think like time pool and
It
Stone
takes
Skin.
you so long to get there. I think you deserve it. Stone Skin, it doesn't take you near as long.
Okay, it takes a long time to get there, yeah. I agree with that. But I think it takes a lot of power away from the DM. It takes like a lot of mystery.
It doesn't at all, because if the DM doesn't want to show you it, he'll show you eyes.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that was more of a one-off than.
I think if Koibu doesn't want to show you it, the god will just say like it doesn't work, it fizzles.
Maybe, I guess, yeah.
Maybe make time pool 6 level. I mean that'd be fine too, but
yeah, or maybe just add some more restrictions on it. Like maybe make it so
I don't think every good spell needs to be nerfed into the ground.
No,
it's kind of like the path that I'm going.
I agree. But like maybe something like, you know how Speak with Dead, the higher level you are, the longer the person can be dead. Like maybe do something like that with time.
The longer of
so
that event,
like,
yeah, that would probably be fine, but I would go against it.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I'm pretty tired of like nerfing spells in 2nd edition, so.
I'm not suggesting he nerfs it in this campaign. I just mean for like future campaigns. Because some of it, for me, it's boring in a way. Like the stone.
I mean, I made
skin specifically is I think it's kind of bullshit.
Sure, like, but you have to make like the conscious decision when you're choosing your god, like what your spell list you want to have. And I mean, I went with the one that like had like time pool in here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fair enough. But yeah, so that's why.
Whereas I guess if you're a wizard, you can pick any spell, or like any spell you come across, you can get. Whereas this one, you have like limited choices.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not. It's just. I feel like Stone Skin makes it fun a little bit sometimes.
I think that you need to start casting Stone Skin on the party more.
Yeah, I know you do, but like, does it not? It just makes everything.
Sure,
trivial.
it might. Okay, then stop casting on yourself.
Well, I cast it on myself because
you don't want to lose your character.
It's only one spell slot.
Okay, well, I can nap you.
Well,
the issue is that my character's almost died like twice that last episode, and you're fine. And you're like, oh, well, it makes everything trivial. Well, then stop casting on yourself.
It wouldn't have saved you from the breath weapon. Would have saved you from
no, but I wouldn't have had to use all my healing on the fucking giant shit.
Yeah. Well, actually, if you'd have cast Withdraw and tried to heal after the breath weapon, we'd have been fucked because
I would have just etherealness. Well, I would have had another ethereal spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been different. But Anton is absolutely going to tell you that either start casting on him or
listen.
He's not fighting dragons with you. I don't know.
Are you watching the stream? Let's look at.
Yeah.
This is how you would have my spell list. Okay. Right. Okay. Maybe 3 invis.
Yep. Yeah, that's right.
3 stone skin. Well,
I wouldn't have forget.
I only get 2 stone skin.
Wouldn't have web.
So.
Yep, that's fine. 2 stone skins. We can do the nap project. Yeah.
You probably have cloud kill every time.
Yeah, actually I would.
Teleport.
True. Yep, cloud kill, teleport.
Like,
lightning bolt. I'd have 2 lightning. Oh, no, I'd have fly and lightning. I'd have fly and lightning bolt for sure.
Not haste.
You know, I would have haste for dragon fights. Yeah, for sure. And then your level 1s.
I mean,
yep, 4 magic missiles. 1 color. Yeah, no. Yeah, that is like the perfect spell list. Congratulations, you've done it.
I mean, I'm not stupid. I get that, but I don't know. I just find it a bit boring. I mean, I could even get the 3rd stone skin if I did the recast thing.
The issue is that it might be a little bit boring, but I don't want to fucking lose my character now. If you'd have went 2 levels back, I would have been like, all right, well, I don't care. We can lose Anton. But like, we're getting closer and closer to the dragon, to like the Scoria fight. And we need to start using the stone skins against dragons.
Okay, yes, but we weren't planning to go to fight the dragon that day. I
agree with you.
I did not have a dragon fight. I did not have a dragon fighting spell. I was going to cast stone skin on everyone for the dragon.
I agree with you.
I'm fine with that. I'm just not fine with every day casting Stone Skin on the whole party.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree with that.
Okay,
That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine then.
Yeah, I just want to get Stone Skins cast against the dragon, and I do agree. That we should have done the initial fight. Fuck. I think the issue is we thought this was gonna be incredibly easy.
The fight with the dragon itself, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna go into like this. There's gonna be like a few monsters, and you fight the dragon. I didn't think that they were gonna have a literal like.
No.
This is the most monsters we've ever seen a dragon have.
And in hindsight, we should have just rested in the cave, right? Because the dragon wouldn't have come out because he was trying to.
No, because we lose our acid resistance.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, there's we could have used the other acid resistance potion. I mean, we could get another one of them with the green dragon. The point was that if it ambushes in the night, we won't have the acid potion on, so therefore.
Oh, I just didn't want to waste like the 8 hours of acid resistance we had.
I don't think that's. I mean, I think that kind of stuff's not that rare, is it?
I think we did the best play because if we rested, we'd still have to teleport out. I don't think we can ever fight 4 of them.
No, yeah, it didn't make a difference.
So I think we did the best thing that we could, and we didn't waste the acid. So
I
think it ended up being the best.
What we would have what spells would have helped even? I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, no, but not even because you can't prepare for the breath weapons of all those.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think we got lucky and did the right call.
Well, what are your plans for the weekend?
Stream. I got really no plans other than that.
When are you going to Canada?
I need to buy that flight today. You're right. I think the 29th until the 2nd, maybe 29th until the 1st. I don't remember.
Nice. Nova says, no cap, if the edition's busted and always needs tweaks, just don't use that edition going forward. Well, 2E with tweaks is still better than any other edition. I know this is hindsight.
I don't mind tweaking spells. Yeah, it seems like we've already like made a lot of concessions for our characters in this campaign. I don't really want to do anymore.
No, not in this campaign. Agree.
Yeah. I'm literally a Republican when it comes to D&D like nerfs now. Like no nerfs, doesn't matter any spell because it sets a bad precedent for future spells. Like I am the D&D fucking Republican, dude.
But do you not think if you were DMing, you might make changes to a few spells before the campaign started?
If I was DMing and I knew that like those spells were going to be broken, I would change for the next campaign. Yeah. But I wouldn't change the Stone Skin spell for like the 5th time this campaign.
Yeah. No, I agree. Cabrera says, I know this is hindsight, but you guys need to stop underestimating the dragons because at this point, Neil will just fuck you every time. It can be age class 6 and he'll figure out some bullshit.
You can say that, but there's no possible way we could have planned for this.
How do you
So you can literally just throw that comment into the fucking wind.
It makes no sense because not in my wildest...
What you just said is dumb.
Not in my wildest dreams would that have happened.
I honestly expected... 1 dragon, and then when I knew that there was a portal, I was like, okay, another dragon's gonna come through, and we'll be able to fight that. So when the first copper dragon came through, I was like, okay, still winnable.
Yeah.
And then when the 3rd one, I was like, probably not. And the 4th one, I was like, okay, well, we gotta leave.
I was thinking it was gonna be like maybe more just 2-headed trolls, or just more, more of the same monsters that we'd already been fighting.
That's initially, yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I thought it was gonna be like a bunch of giants like run through. Yeah.
Which. I don't know, that would have been fine. I think we would have still won if it was that. But, let's talk about the anti-magic field, the pit of acid, and
that wasn't
the
a big
traps.
Deal, actually.
Well, we kind of got around it, but it's quite...
Yeah.
If it had been a permanently... Like, if it had cancelled spell effects rather than just suspending them, that would have been a great way for dragons to set up their lairs, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can't get in without going through an anti-magic field. I mean, now I'm thinking about it, I feel like Scoria might have something like that.
You guys were getting fucked up by a dragon dropping rocks. You aren't even prepared for an anti-air against a dragon. Yes, we are. The issue is the dragon was dropping rocks from fucking hundreds of feet above us. We're in this dragon's thousands of feet. We are prepared against anti-air dragons. You're just
literally got a bow that knocks them out of the sky. I mean, how more prepared can you be?
What do you want? Like, what do you want us to prepare for? Like, how do we prepare for that?
Absolutely, yeah. There's some people just like to complain,
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Go and watch Critical Role, Was there a reason for Imric to land on the anti-magic field? No, I assumed that the fly spell got cancelled. That's what I said to Neil, and he let it happen. I still
Well,
don't
yeah,
really...
Koibu said the anti-magic field was only like 10 inches up.
Yeah, so I think actually my supply spell shouldn't have cancelled.
No, yeah, you kind of fucked yourself.
Well, I just assumed, yeah, but it doesn't really make a difference. Bro, how are you all alive? Well, you see, this isn't... I know Steven likes to meme about Azeron having bad loot, but in hindsight, the recall amulet might be the best item we've got.
Oh, you realize this guy is probably not going to have any loot, right?
Oh, and yeah. Well, I was thinking maybe the best we can hope for is that it's still in his original lair that Gilroy chased him out of. Unlikely, but maybe. So I thought maybe we could ask Crawlthorpe where the lair was. Or find a part of the go back and get a part of the Black Dragon's body for Speak with Dead.
Dude, are you serious? I was looking at flights last night and it was like $200, and now it's like $420. What the?
Have you got a VPN?
Yeah. Does that change anything?
Yeah, if you keep looking at the same flights, they'll up the price. Like it's specific to your IP, so if you use a VPN, you might get a different price.
Jesus Christ.
I know, it's bullshit, isn't it? They might have hidden their loot in Dragon Plane so that people in Solomon won't get any stronger vessels of the dragons. Yeah, I think that's probably what happened.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
In which case, we're not getting it back unless we can make a deal with the Gold Dragon to bring them to us. You baiting the acid breath weapon unironically saved Anton? The oil probably would have been suppressed while you were in the square. I don't think so. I think the oil is a physical / magical thing.
Yeah, the oil is a physical thing.
I think
if the fly spell was still working, then Anton would have been fine, right?
Yeah, also, I mean, if it's only 10 inches, the oil still would have been working on 90% of your body, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Anton would have been fine.
Can you not teleport into the air? No. Has to be on solid ground. Hence the whole... Otherwise, obviously, yeah, you just teleport into the air. Yeah, so I don't know. What do you think we just spend the next session dealing with all this stuff? But after that, the generals, right?
I think so.
Would be getting the rock for Anton be the next thing you should do instead of hunting the generals? Maybe as well. Getting the rock would be pretty cool.
Rock?
Yeah.
Oh, the burn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what to do next.
Yeah, we could go to the tower.
Honestly, I just want some like nice fucking easy encounters that we just breeze through.
Oh, really?
Like, fucking get shit done. Yeah,
we just did that. We just did that with the necromancer.
No, that wasn't easy. That took fucking like 2 sessions. What I'm trying to say is I want an episode where we get like a fuckload of shit done. Which might be the rock episode.
Maybe. Oh, the plan of just hoping Scoria won't use Dispel is terrible. Yeah, well, no shit, but I mean, what? You're welcome to suggest an alternative. Sounds to Skeletor, because the Ion Stone is the only thing I've found that actually works.
All of our stuff would have to roll a save against a spell, right?
All of our items, yeah. But you'd need a 20 to pass.
Wait, why?
Because the Dispel roll is based on the difference in the caster level. And Scoria's going to be like a level 30 caster. So...
She's a level 12 Age class dragon?
Yeah. Let's see what our actual casting level is. So... Their base casting level is... Let's see. Usually says something cast at a certain level, and then you add the combat modifier, which is 12.
Maybe we're just saying dragons general?
I thought it was different for every dragon, but... Dragons learn spells haphazardly. I'm certain if you go in the other dragons, it says that they cast them at certain levels.
Do we know it has Dispel?
No. Well, it can look, if you look down here, gets 2 level 1 spells, 2 level 2 spells, 2 level 3 spells, 2 level 4 spells.
Yeah, but that just means like Koibu has to roll them randomly, and we know that she has Polymorph Self and Magic Missile.
Yeah, so there's only one more shot for a Dispel Magic, but she could have a scroll or something.
Yeah, I'm just saying like there's a chance like she doesn't have it.
Oh, red dragons cast spells at 9th level. Yeah, adjusted by combat modifier. So That's the 21st level. So, like for example, our fire protection, it's going to be level 9, I think, or level 10 or 12 or something. So that means she gets like a +9 on top of us, and it starts at 50. It starts at like, you've got to roll higher than, you've got to roll 11 or more to save, and it's going to be -9. So that would mean we need the 20. Do you have a day off? I took the afternoon off, yeah. I'm going to stream for a little bit, and then I'm going to go meet Fran in town. You seeming to look like each other. Enter Scoria's cave and spread out so she only hits one of you with the spell. Yeah, if we spread out, only one person gets hit by the dispel, but someone's still going to die if we do that. Watching that link you sent me, thanks for the video. Also, am I allowed to play as an Arakara Ranger, or is it illegal? Depends on your DM. If you were playing with my DM, then no, you wouldn't be able to play as an Arakara Ranger. But probably with some DMs in 5e. I'm not an expert in 5th edition. But there's no Arakara, whatever, in 2nd as a playable character. Good work not dying. Thank you. Yeah, we did our best. Did our best.
I really hate flights that have stops in between them.
You hate what?
I hate flights where you have to like get off the plane and then like get on another one.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, you've got to do that just to get to Canada.
No, well, if I want to save like $100, I do, but I think I'm not gonna save $100.
It's not worth it.
It's definitely not worth it. It takes so much fucking longer. It's just.
Is it bad to play as an Arakocra? I heard the game master don't like them. Is this true?
I don't know what an Arakocra is.
I think it's like a fly. It's like a bird.
Like a bird?
It's a bird man, yeah. So I mean, I could see it being annoying if you can fly and use a bow. It just depends on your DM, dude. I mean, the game is kind of fluid like that, you know. Depends on the guy running the game whether he's happy with it or not. It's not too much about it being strong, because if characters are strong, you can just make the encounters harder. It's more like if your character is completely overpowered and the rest of the people in your party have not like normal characters, it's less fun for them because your character just kills everything, you know. So that's why at least I've heard Neil, my DM.
I've heard that, but I've never like felt that though. When I was in like Tides of Death, or sorry, fuck, what was the other one? Desperate Measures. We had a paladin with like 2 17s on our fucking team, and he was wrecking everything, and I thought that was fucking awesome. Kind of like Archie, I guess. Archie being like crazy strong. Like I think all of us think that's fucking sick.
Yeah, I mean, I think in like Homeward Bound, when William was like level 11 with a +5 sword and 18-100 strength, and then Ryan was just playing like a rogue with +6 to hit.
It gets a little boring. Or...
Yeah, I mean, like I must have killed 90% of the things that we killed. I mean, Ryan still made it work, but I could see for like new players it being a bit frustrating.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Don't blame you for not making sure to include it, but the flying penalty for firing a bow helps to address that. Yeah, it does, Red Baron. I did not mention that on purpose. I did forget. Also, does anyone remember where that rule is? Is it you lose -1 per round, or is it per shot? Should I ask the weapons about the Ion Stones? Yeah.
I don't think the weapons are gonna know anything ever.
You reckon?
I mean, what are they gonna say? Where are the Ion Stones? I don't know. They're supposed to be here.
Yeah, well, we could ask, like, did you make that show up, or...
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
They actually have them.
Are they gonna answer that? They want us to go back and kill more dragons. Why would they?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they are honest, though. Most of the time. Like, they try and talk you into things, so they don't seem to lie.
Maybe not.
Right? I mean, I can't think of any time that they've lied.
I don't think we'd know if they have lied yet.
Even with Grimes being totally useless in combat, he still dragged William's unconscious corpse across 2 different planes of existence. Yeah, well, he saved the day twice, yeah. For sure he did. Contact Balorian and see if the 3 ambush dragons have contacted her yet. I'm a bit wary of bringing this whole thing up to Balorian, because Balorian doesn't necessarily know about the dragon slaying weapons yet.
No, I don't think she does.
So, I might get a bit suspicious if we explain that there was a gold dragon fighting with a blue dragon to ambush us. Yeah, OMFG's right. It's spelled Ion with a U. I hope we can find something. That was a lot of fighting to do for no XP and no loot.
I really hope there's loot, man. We haven't had loot in so long.
God,
like,
yeah.
I'd even be happy if he was like, all right, you get like 10 plus 1 swords. I'd be like, okay, thank you. Like, something. Like,
thank you, Lord Koibu.
Wait, like, fuck, dude.
What was the last loot we got?
Money? Before that, it would have been...
Oh, the glasses don't count. If you ask me. Because we didn't, that wasn't loot, we sought that out ourselves.
Was it the blue dragon? No, yeah, it would have had...
No, surely not.
Like, the last good loot that we got? Well, I mean, what would have been before that?
Georg?
What did we get off him? Oh, some... I guess
robes.
Georg, maybe. Yeah. The last dragon loot we got was the blue dragon. That is true.
I feel like we killed so many dragons since then. But the Dragon's Bane weapons, that was the last loot we got.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, we got a lot. We got the Dragon's Bane weapons, we got that robe.
The Dragon Bane's weapons were the last loot.
Yeah, so episode 38. Because then we did the Wraith, Gnome, the Green Dragon, but we didn't get any loot there. And then it was the Necromancer, yeah. So yeah, it was the Dragon's Bane.
Yeah, we got 0 Necromancer loot.
Yeah.
Which I was surprised by too. She didn't have a ring. There's nothing.
She had nothing, yeah. It was strange. You guys mentioned Scoria in your encounter with the dragons. Any chance they tried to aid Scoria against you? No way. Not the gold and the copper. Maybe the blue, but I doubt it. I mean, I think
it was just like a band of like shitter dragons who like formed a ragtag team to try and kill the people who were slaughtering them. Because these losers
even do it. Yeah.
The issue is that they're probably only slaughtering low age class dragons because the people who had these weapons couldn't go and kill like Scoria, for example. They were worse than us.
Well, they got completely and utterly ambushed and completely fucked. Like
they were a lower level than us, right?
I don't know, were they? I thought Gilroy was like level 10 or 11 or something.
Was he?
Maybe.
Gilroy was like
I might have been wrong about that,
maybe.
but I feel like they weren't pushovers. I think they could definitely fuck shit up. Like if they'd have done towards
but the thing
what
is,
we
I don't
did
think
to
they
them,
could kill
they'd
like a
us.
10th level or a 12th level dragon, though.
I mean, maybe.
I don't know.
But they could have killed us the same way we killed them. I think.
I don't remember how we fought.
Like they were in their little tiny hut thing in their house, and we like threw a darkness stone into them and a silence stone, and then just proceeded to like AOE them from outside their little house and fuck them up.
Fucking base.
Yeah, it was great. They got utterly destroyed.
No, we would have got out. We have the teleportation amulet.
Yeah. I guess we would have got out with that. Yeah. You have an opportunity though, knowing what you know and how to act on it. Further combat could be avoided at a price in negotiating. Considering you're dropping the info that you are the original hunters, could end up in something interesting, or just go and slaughter them. Yeah, I think there's a chance that we get something out of the gold dragon. I think if we can get to speak to it and negotiate in good faith. You know, one thing you could divine with Valthara would be like, what needs to be done to power up the weapons with Dragon's Blood? Like, how close are they? What more do we need to do? Is it possible that they ever become a +4?
Would that help that much?
Only Morinth.
Be an extra +1.
Yeah, I mean, +1 to hit, +1 damage. Can't argue with that.
Something.
Gilroy was 9 or 10, but the rest of his team were 5 or 7. Yeah, that sounds about right. What different breath weapons were in the final room? So the Black Dragons was acid, Blue Dragons was lightning, The coppers, I think, is slow. And then the gold has either fire or something else. The coppers is gas, and the gold has the slow breath as well as the fire. Let's see. Yeah, copper's breath weapon is either a cloud of slow or a spurt of acid. Okay. The gold's is fire or chlorine gas. Right. Okay. So, fucking hell. Gold dragon's like.
And they get to choose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, gold dragons aren't supposed to die.
Yeah, they're strong as fuck. Like if you look at it, it had 20. If it was age class 8, it had 28 AC. And
yeah, there was no doing that encounter.
no. Like if somehow we'd have had immunity to breath weapon, like if we'd had an immunity to breath weapon scroll on each of us.
Yeah, then there was. Well, I don't even know. Anton.
I don't know. Maybe, right?
Maybe if we cast it before Anton got smacked by the lightning.
Yeah. Because the dragons, the thing is, the weapons are so strong that they do go down fast. But like this gold dragon with 28 AC, that's not easy to hit. I mean, what do you roll to hit?
Let's see. Combat. I have a +9. I'd have +10 with recitation.
Yeah, okay, so I get +13 or +15 with recitation. Yeah, so you get +12 because the weapon's +3 as well. So that means with recitation,
so I'd have
we'd
14. I'd have 14 to hit.
Yeah, so you'd need a 14 to hit the dragon, which is it's not great.
Which
it's okay.
could happen.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not great.
It's fine.
Oh, and also it had stone skin, so yeah, that would have been tough.
Yeah, the stone skin was an issue.
Our gold dragon's the strongest? I think so. It's between gold and red. I think the gold dragon's slightly stronger. Gold dragons are also genius level intelligence. So I feel like we might have more, like, a better chance of negotiating with it. Because it's smart, it's not stupid. It's going to know that we're like, more like to know that we're telling the truth. More like to understand our situation. That kind of thing.
Yeah, I think we can talk our way out of this one.
So.
We just needed not to be in front of them. And keep in mind, I didn't attack the gold dragon. Nobody attacked any of the metallic dragons.
No, the only damage they took was from the blue dragon.
I tried to attack the blue dragon, but
Tyrael guy hits off on it.
Oh, he did, yeah. So we only attacked the chromatic? Sorry. The evil dragons.
Yeah. Well, we killed the black and then got one hit off on the blue.
I'm pretty happy that nobody had the gold dragon armor. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that would have been really bad. I think that would have lost any chance we had of negotiating, really.
Yeah, that would have been really bad. But I don't think that... Yeah, no, that would have been bad.
Well, what does he do for the next encounter? Because that was fucking crazy. Like, even just
I think that he does realistic encounters that make sense.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't just make every single encounter like the hardest thing he can possibly think of. I don't think he will.
I don't think that's how Neil plays, to be honest.
No, I don't either.
So yeah, I don't think we need to worry about that. I mean, I think like Zarathis, the fight against the dragon will be a lot harder than anything else we've done before. So maybe
that's going to be a hard fight, which makes sense.
It's likely going to be a bunch of hill giants that we have to fight to get to, because I think she enslaves the hill giants in that area. So we'll probably have to fight through a bunch of giants and then fight the dragon.
That makes sense, yeah.
Maybe throwing the gold dragon armor as a sign of good faith might get feet in the door. Yeah, I think we offered to do that, right? I think we're all comfortable with that.
I'm cool with giving the gold dragon armor back.
Yeah, or just destroying it or burying it or something. Yeah, whatever they want. We don't need that. And all of the rest of our dragon armor, we've only killed evil dragons, right?
We have only killed evil chromatic dragons.
Are the brown dragons chromatic? I think they are. They're neutral evil, yeah, so...
Yeah, we've only killed evil dragons.
A black, chaotic evil, a blue, lawful evil, a green, lawful evil. We're going to kill some whites, which are chaotic evil. So we're friends with the only metallic dragon we've met.
Yeah, we've done well.
Yeah.
We haven't fucked around.
Valorian, as far as dragons go, I mean, he does kind of suck. His breath weapons are really quite bad.
Valorian is a cunt.
Yeah, I like her. I think it's a her. I think that they're an interesting dragon with the way they like, you know, put you to sleep and then bury you and listen to all your stories for ages. I do think that's pretty cool.
That is pretty funny, yeah.
Oh shit, we still need to get the stone giants.
Yeah, so we do have to fucking go back.
Yeah, but where do we even know where we're going for that?
Yeah, they gave us like some mountain range nearby.
It's near the swamp, is it?
I believe so. Or at the very least, they told our characters like of a mountain range.
How do I get to the solemn map? Is that on here?
I don't know. Anton's probably cool with destroying the dragon weapons, depending on if Valthara needs him for like to kill dragons. I guess he'll commune with her and ask if she's cool with it.
Yeah.
Because that is kind of like a thing that he needs to ask.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, so
I hate his old map. This is...
Yeah, it looks so much worse, doesn't it?
It's so bad. Yeah, compared to what he is now.
I feel like destroying the weapons has to be really, really worth it. Because just from an RP point of view, like having that in your back pocket locked away in a vault in the bottom of your keep makes so much sense. Especially given our backstory. Like,
it does.
So I think it'd have to be a very, very...
It would be something
compelling.
like that would go down like our family in generations and like... Yeah.
Well, probably through the whole kingdom, right? Like the Magari family line will always be there if there's ever a dragon threatening Drakus.
Yeah, I think that would be cool too. From an RP perspective, yeah, it's really cool.
Just trying to find the giant swamp. Where was it? Anyone remember where we actually were? Was it down here?
It's like the Black Marsh Swamp or something.
Am I in the wrong... McTacky's still here. McTacky, am I in the right...
He said south.
East now? Is this it?
I think maybe.
Big blue thing.
Big blue thing.
Oh, here it is. Oh, it's fucking huge. So you reckon... You said that the giants were in some mountain range nearby. It's got to be like down here then, maybe? Or up here?
Whatever that is. Yeah, I think it's that. That's my guess.
I think it's this one, the Steamwall. That does ring a bell, actually, Steamwall Mountains. And maybe McTacky can confirm. Can't remember exactly what he said. A High Vale mountain range north of Valesburg. Okay, so that's like up here, right? Valesburg. God. Used to know this map and I'm just lost as fuck.
You used to know that one?
Yeah, because I used to be well into the original campaign. Was that Valesburg? No, it's Fitchview. Oh wait, I think I can search, can I? Valesburg. Yeah, there it is. Oh, so it's here, right? This mountain ridge. So... pretty far then, actually. Like, incredibly far away.
That was the one that he said?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So we're gonna have to...
Well, how far is that flight?
I can't measure the distance on here. It's gotta be a lot, though. McTacky, can you help? How far is that? From, like, down here to up here? Cool to go back to Valesburg, though. What was the original campaign? It was called Roleplay. I'll find it for you.
I mean, I could do some weird shit where we plane shift to the Fey Wilds.
Nah, we'd get lost, right? Without an elf to guide us.
Well, I mean, how lost can you get?
I think pretty lost. No? Didn't they warn us about that? Like, don't venture away.
Well, yeah, I
don't venture
guess.
away
So
from
I'd
the
have to
path.
think like I don't know how the Feywilds work, so I would assume like it's kind. Is it kind of like a straight line? You just move like at an incredible fucking rate.
I honestly think that we'd have to take an elf with us to do that. I mean, that's possible, I suppose.
That is possible, yeah. Well, we have. Okay, hear me out. We also have the Ring of True Sight. Does that give you? No, that doesn't give you intraplane vision, does it?
No, I don't think so. Wait. I think if you concentrate, you can see into the borders of the ethereal plane. That's it.
Oh, well, that wouldn't help
Yeah,
us.
that's not going to help you. How much this map was explored in the original campaign? It was mostly around Valesburg, like this kind of area. But then they also went to this kingdom up here. And they kind of flirted around this area as well. They crossed these mountains and were in this area. So, you know, a decent amount of it.
Where did we get teleported into from like the tree Feywild thing?
In the middle of this forest. Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's closer, technically.
Yeah, it is closer, I suppose. But
it took us like a month to get there. Yeah.
It seemed very dangerous in there. I mean, we'd be fine.
Yeah.
But
It also sucked over there.
It was a weird place with that. Do you remember that weird fireman?
Yeah.
And those weird
We
flying
don't really want to go.
skeleton guys. Yeah, the drumstick forest.
Oh, I'm so fucking big.
It's too big, really. I think Arcadia makes for a better,
Way too big.
better
Yeah.
landmass.
Yeah, I agree.
So it all kind of feels in reach, doesn't it? And it all kind
go
of
to
feels like
McTackie's link.
in
This is
play.
a way better link.
Oh, has he remade it in the new
Yeah,
style?
this is 10 million fucking times better.
Oh, nice work, McTacky. You absolute hero. So this is where the dragon is here, by Swampside, yeah. And this is where we need to go. But that's like... Valesburg is the capital of Borassi's empire.
Yeah,
It's
well, we don't want to
right-
go to Valesburg.
But it's right next to it, I mean, so we're going to have to be careful when we're doing this.
Yeah.
Might even be, like, best to, like, come in from this direction and fly over the mountain range, rather than just being, like, anywhere near the ground around here.
Mm-hmm. Are we certain that they're in that mountain range?
Well, I trust McTacky if he says they were in the High Vale.
If he
Mountain
says they're in
range.
there, if
Yeah.
he says they're there, then he's.
Yeah, he's going to check.
And it's a huge mountain range.
Yeah, but... Well, I don't know. It says High Vale Mountain Range in this part. I'm not sure if... Oh, no, it is. It's okay. It's all the High Vale Mountain Range. Yeah, so it could be anywhere in here.
Is it worth it for Stone Giants?
Wasn't it halving the time it took to build the keep?
If it halves the time, then
It's worth it, yeah. It's like, even if it takes like 3 weeks or a month, it's still worth. Plus, I don't know, I like the idea of going adventuring in Solemn. It's unknown, it's kind of exciting, we're a bit more vulnerable. It's kind of
I think we're only
nostalgic as well.
vulnerable against other people, right? We're not really vulnerable against the monsters. We're the same amount of vulnerability, no?
Well, yeah, mostly against people, I guess, but it's just the feeling that we're more alone here.
Hmm.
There's no, like, safe place to retreat to, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if we want, we can get loot. Koibu just said it's going to be in Solemn.
Is that what he said?
He said, I'm pretty sure he said that we have almost the entirety of loot on Arcadia. Like, the good shit that we would need.
Hmm.
He said, if you want anything else, you're going to have to go to Solemn.
So yeah, I mean, there could be stuff here. And plus, you know, a long journey to this mountain range, maybe we come across some more leads. Just stretch it out, meet that 100 episode milestone. Did Valthara's amulet detect where the ambush dragon's grudges are placed? Where they
Anton has to concentrate on it,
Yeah.
and he didn't, so...
That would have been interesting question though, whether it was
It would have been smart to do that. Yeah.
whether they were more angry at us or the weapons. Yeah.
I think that, I mean, I'm down to go to Solomon, fuck up some monsters.
At this point, it took me a while to really like fall in love with Imric, but I really like the character now. I think like the whole fly and bow thing is now being a fighter wizard wasn't really paying off before, but I think now it is. So I'm down to just keep playing the character forever. So fuck it, yeah. Let's just go and do 50 episodes and
I like Anton too. So.
Yeah. So yeah, 50 more episodes.
I wonder. I need to ask. I'm probably gonna commune with Velthara and see if she can tell me more about what she wants me to do afterwards.
Yeah, just get a bit of information. It makes sense. I mean, I don't see why she wouldn't tell you.
Yeah, I mean, Anton's gonna be down to do it. He just wants to know what the fuck it is.
Well, yeah.
So if it is in Solemn, like, is there anything I can do in the meantime, like, while we're gonna be there?
That's a good point. That might be a way of broaching it. You could be like, you mentioned traveling overseas. Do you mean Solemn? We're gonna be here.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah. You forget time is limited for Scoria. I don't know. I don't think it is, Charos. Why is it?
I don't think it is.
Yeah. And talking about this, I think I mentioned this before. Maybe there was a reason why it's not a good idea, but I think once we've killed our generals, why not get the army together and start pressing into Mystria's territory? Either Scoria comes out of her lair to fight, or we just win the war.
I agree with that. I think it kind of is limited in, like, the eyes of the people. Like, imagine if she goes and, like, burns another town. People are going to be like, why aren't the McGarry brothers, like, doing anything about this? Like, why haven't they gone and killed Scoria?
Yeah.
So I think that is, like, where it will be a limiting thing.
But she'll eventually lose the war, right? I mean, they can't hope to stand up against us without Scoria, right? Or I don't know if we've lost enough men now that we can't just walk in.
I'm not sure. I think that would be cool cinematically. The Bulgarians would literally be on the front line.
Yeah, like leading the army.
Dragon to come. Yeah.
And like we've only got 1 teleport candle left, haven't we? But like we would have it with us, and wherever we saw Scoria attacking, we'd use the teleport candle to go right below her and start fighting. Okay, so Mitaki says it's actually the Steamwall Mountains, which is this brown one here, so it's not much closer, but it is.
I think that it's a lot closer, actually.
Yeah, I guess it is. It's smaller.
I mean, relative, but, like, yeah.
Still far, but yeah, okay.
It's way smaller to find people in there.
So actually, I mean, and we could maybe just fly to there, across the swamp.
Yeah. We could fly there across the swamp.
Just invisibly fly.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
You know, at this point, Scoria is bringing a dragon posse now that at least the episode is canon. I don't think she will. I think Scoria is too paranoid to work with all the dragons.
I don't even know if it's that. I think that this is just a bunch of, like, younger dragons working together, because I'm pretty sure that these guys were probably going after mostly young dragons. That's my guess.
They might have even, like, each of them lost a brother or a parent.
Yeah.
To Gilroy.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Which would kind of make sense that they're all like, okay, you know, let's band together for this.
I'm just baffled that a gold dragon would work with, like, a black dragon.
Well, you know, as you kept saying in Tides of Death, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right?
True.
So maybe.
I hope that works out too.
Yeah, I think it will.
We would get some good ass loot off the Inquisitor. We've gone a lot of sessions and we haven't gotten a single magical item. Not that I'm, like, super complaining. I'm just.
Well, how many sessions did you go before you got that bow in?
The bow?
Yeah, in Desperate Measures.
Let's look.
Because we didn't get magic items in Hardcore Heroes until, like, episode 20 something.
How many are we in Ties of Death? Or yeah.
15, 16.
Oh, is that it? Okay, I thought we were, like, fucking. Yeah, 15. Okay, yeah, we're not too far off though.
I think it's got to be soon though.
Where is Desperate Measures? Minotaur Maze, Kobold.
Yeah.
Desperate Measures only ran 16 episodes.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And we got our magic item, I think, on the 9th episode.
Okay. Well.
Or sorry, the 8th or 9th. Yeah.
So there you go. I do think though, with Tides of Death, like, we just from a game perspective, like, it feels like every human we come in contact with, we just end up killing or turning against us. It would be nice to just have a few NPCs that are around that we can actually interact with.
You mean Wiley? You mean Bobby?
No, well, no, because they're in our crew. Yeah. So
okay, what about the lady?
Yeah. So Nightingale, I agree, but we are eventually gonna have to kill her because
you fucked up the dwarf.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You're the one who magic missiled him in the back.
No. You making us go there to his house.
Yeah.
There was no.
It was inevitable.
It was,
As soon as Nilrim walked through the door, it was inevitable the dwarf was going to die.
the dwarf was going to tell people. Would you rather me just let him go?
I mean, I don't know. We could have tried to restrain him or something. But yeah, I agree with you.
I did restrain him.
It's fine. I'm not saying I'm not guilty of it as well.
Okay.
I'm just saying that, like, I think we don't always have to take the nuclear option. But I think that this goblin plan is actually, it's more interesting than just like, lol, let's kill the whole village, you know? It's a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I also think that, like, we're never going to just, like, be able to make friends with a bunch of people in this campaign.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Inquisitor is a zealot, but I don't think, like, your average person or your average guard is a religious zealot for the White Prince.
They're not like a zealot, but they're scared. They're more scared of the White Prince than they are of us right now.
Yeah, but, like, Nightingale's not. You know, she kind of...
I mean, we can... So, like, yeah, sure. She's probably a small fraction. I mean, we can prove this by when we went to the... So everybody knows what we look like on the top side.
Mm-hmm.
When we went to the bar, the bartender, after we left, shut down shop and was going to tell people.
Wait, where are we talking about here?
Same village with the dwarf. Do you not remember you paid him off 10 gold?
Oh, yeah.
Not the squill?
Yeah.
But our bounties are only like 5 gold.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to tell on us. Nobody wants to give us like a chance.
What about making replica appearing bows to look like your dragon shooting down bow and give them to the best archers in the army when you guys are in the field with the army? Or just a shit Scoria up? I don't think she'd believe that we didn't have the bow on us.
Is she willing to take that chance?
I don't know. I mean, the goal of this would be to draw her out of our lair anyway, so I don't think we'd want to, like, discourage it.
Yeah.
Would you say this is the most chaotic of evil campaigns? It's not the most chaotic evil campaign I've seen is the first series, like the first character that Neil played in Dicing with Death. No.
Just kill everybody?
He was like an evil cleric, and he was like, he was getting XP. He was like going around towns and like poisoning the wells and like trying to kill as many people as possible, and ended up like torturing a bunch of people and trying to raise them as undead, and then eventually got like hunted down by a town and killed. But it was pretty good. Yeah, Solomon the Cruel, that was it. It was good. How often can Scoria breath weapon? By the book, it's once every 3 rounds, but I've seen Neil a few times do the thing from 5e where you roll a d6, and on a 6 it recharges, so I don't know. Getting a hold of the Inquisitor's paperwork, either through thieving or murder, would go a long way to letting you make fake papers for current and future boats. Yeah, and I've still got...
Do we have to kill the Inquisitor? Is there like any chance like we could actually capture them?
And do what?
Make them our fucking bitch. Like, I don't think they would ever work for us, but we could have them as like a hostage and get information from them. I'm sure that they have a wealth of knowledge.
I mean, we could have Archie torture him and get information out of him, yeah. I don't think having him as a permanent hostage is smart, because he's going to be able to probably kill, like, Wiley with his fists.
You just have him permanent locked up, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got a spare non-weapon proficiency. There is one, like, bureaucracy, right? If I took bureaucracy, maybe I'd... Or forgery, is there a field forgery? That might help me.
I think a forgery proficiency would be good.
Yeah, if that exists. I might ask Neil if that's a thing I could get.
I'm currently taking...
The power is mine.
Hey, thanks,
Appraisal.
Arctos. Nice, gifting a sub to MrMouton. Oh, there you go.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. I don't think there is a forgery proficiency as far as I can remember. But I reckon Neil might be willing to make one.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
Unless it comes under something else. Does it come under bureaucracy, maybe? To this day, I don't know why he has the proficiency and the descriptions in 2 separate sheets. Like, why not just... Oh, because this is a Word document. Whatever. Bureaucracy. It doesn't say anything about forgery in there, so I feel like it would be its own proficiency. It's a thief skill? No, it's not one of the base thief skills. Unless you mean it's a thief proficiency in the normal books, in which case, yes, I think it is, but we're not playing with that, right? Yeah, it's here, forgery, dex -1. Yeah. And link the Google Doc. Yeah. That's the proficiencies. That's the description.
Do we have any ideas for the Tides of Death Patreon?
Well, I think what you were saying about delaying the
I think it's
VODs,
ready to go.
that's pretty good.
What were you saying?
What you were saying about delaying the delaying the VODs
VODs,
for a day,
yeah.
I think that'll be good.
Yeah. Is there anybody like who has any ideas for like the highest tier?
Yeah, we need.
I was thinking about making a Patreon for the, or sorry, a Discord for the campaign, so we could all like you, me, Nick, or sorry, you, me, Potato, and Yan like join,
Yeah.
and then like all of the patrons could have access to that Discord, and then we could just like make it a exclusively Tides of Death Discord for only patrons.
Yeah, we can definitely do
And
that.
you would only have to do like the, I don't know, the fucking $2 tier for that to join the Discord.
Melanie RS says, taking away what you gave for free. I mean, yes, but, you know, before I turned up, you weren't getting daily VODs anyway. So.
Yeah, I mean, you can get it just one day later if you want to wait. Or you
Yeah.
can watch it live. It's not going to be...
Isn't it
it's just like a lot of money for like all of us. It's
Yeah,
$400
helps
an
out.
episode. Yeah, we're just asking for a little bit of help. You don't have to do it. It's
just a little bit of help, Melanie. Don't
little bit of help,
Don't be
guys.
so
Come on.
tight. God.
Yeah, don't be so tight.
Did you what the idea of like $100 patrons being able to design an island?
I haven't talked to Quavo about that. I don't think he's gonna...
I think he might like. I think he's done that. I think he's done
The
that
thing is, it
before.
was more money to design an island when he was doing it on his own stream.
Oh, was it?
He did like a 24-hour stream. I think it was like $250 to design an island, and that was all to him, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe you could design an island if you do the $100 tier for like 4 episodes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It'd have to be for like a month or something.
I'll ask him. Oh yeah, you can name islands with it. Actually, that's good.
That's quite good. Yeah, name an island. is
Name
pretty
an
good.
island for sure. Yeah, let me go fix the tiers then.
That's good.
Capped it. Because right now we have naming suggestions for NPCs, weapons, locations, and families for first mate, which is $25 per creation.
Yeah, so take locations out of that and put islands. As
Yeah,
the
we'll put that in.
top
Yeah.
one.
Instead of families, I'm gonna put crew members.
Is it possible to get like some custom thing made?
What do you mean?
I don't know, like branded dice or a poster or
Yeah, those are possible. They just require a lot of money, and then it's also a
Yeah.
headache to.
ship it and stuff.
Yeah.
Doesn't Koibu do island names for his subs already? Oh, I don't know. Does he?
I don't know.
Do you think you'll follow through the page and there was a list of names for people and weapons that was never used? It is used.
It is used all the time. We just don't have that many weapons and shit to use.
Yeah.
And I don't have access to that list to give to Koibu, so it's up to Destiny to do it. This Patreon will be a lot more hands-on than the other one. Because it'll be someone who's actually involved in the campaign doing it, rather than someone he pays to handle it.
You could also add name a ship to the tiers as well.
We could make that the big tier as well if you want, but... We're gonna have a lot of ships, I think, in the end.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
So I don't think naming the first ship is fine, and we'll have, obviously we have creative control. So if you try to name the ship like Poopy Poop Poop, it's not gonna fly, and you're just gonna lose your money.
Basically, make boat face.
That one might fly.
Did that story make it across the pond to America?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was good.
That was pretty funny. Yeah. It didn't actually get named that, right?
No, I don't think so. So you design
The island
again.
was 150, yeah.
Yeah, or 400 to design one.
Yeah.
I just think that I think this campaign is well set up for that kind
For a
of thing.
Patreon, absolutely, yeah.
Well, no, I mean for like designing islands, because if you were doing that in Scoria, right, one, there's multiple campaigns in there, and two, like, even if you design just a town, it still has some impact on the areas around it. Whereas like one little island could be anything.
I agree with you, but the issue is that it takes time away from Koibu, and then he has to deal with a chatter who like has a schedule. He has a schedule, and they both have to make it work. It's like extra time for him, so we'd have to make it extra worth. So I think like we would have to give him like an extra $200 on the tier or something like that. Does that make sense? So like you would be the captain tier for 4 episodes, so $400.
Yeah.
And we would have to give him 200 of that on addition. If that makes sense.
You mean because it's more time for him and we're paying
Because
for
it's
his
more time for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're paying for his time.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. What if it was like, can you do like one-off donations through Patreon?
Through Patreon? I don't think so.
Yeah, because that kind of thing works better as a donation than as a, like an ongoing commitment, doesn't it?
It kind of works as an ongoing commitment, though. I mean, we can make it happen.
Yeah.
I'll just talk to Koibu about that before we add that. I think naming an island or a ship is 100% fine for the top tier. I don't think anybody's going to do the top tier anyway, so it's probably not worth it. Yeah, it might happen, but we'll see.
Do you get like loads of people just messaging you about like, oh, you should do this in D&D, or
no, because I shut that shit down. I usually call people dumb. Yeah, but I get a few people who message me. As mean as it sounds, if you're gonna message me about D&D, make sure like you've thought it out. The worst messages to get are people who message you and they're like, "Hey, I think this would be a really cool idea if like with your spell list." And then I go to the spell list and that spell either isn't on my list, or it's too high level, or the spell doesn't actually work how they read it. If you're gonna message somebody, at least have an idea of what's going on.
Absolutely, yeah. It's annoying because it's over like it's like Discord, Reddit, Twitch messages sometimes, Twitter messages.
They get you everywhere.
Yeah, they get you. What are you guys like? You're unbelievable, a lot of you.
I think this is like pretty good to go then. Let me link it to you.
Okay.
And you can look at it, I guess.
Can I look at it on the stream or not?
Yeah, if you want, you can look at it on stream. Doesn't matter.
Charish, you're the original suggester, okay? You've been doing it before I was streaming.
Yeah, Cherish usually has pretty decent suggestions.
Yeah.
I just get mad when people make suggestions and they're just like, they haven't thought about it. Oh, and then I need to put in like the Discord stuff as well.
Can we not make it like dark mode in the background?
I can look. I don't know if they have that, but I wish that they did.
Yeah.
Let's see. Page settings. Ah, I can.
Why is Cabin Boy £1? What actually is that in dollars?
It's like $1.
Ah, it must be a minimum then, I guess.
Why, you want to make it $2?
No, I was just wondering because I was like, have they set this up in pounds? But then the last one's 77.
No, it's in USD. I don't understand that.
So obviously,
I think it's a minimum, yeah.
Yeah, it must be a minimum, yeah. It got you to go back upstairs to get the golden tard with the fake cloud kill. Having memes. Yes, you did, fish sticks. You've been living on that for ages now, haven't you? No, we did get the gold. No, guys, you can keep sending it. I'm not as angry as Muton about it.
You can send me stuff, just think about it.
Yeah. Still on cloud 9. Yeah, I know you are.
I don't think I can change the background.
Yeah, that's annoying, but what are you gonna do? I'm glad that he put my name first. Oh, I guess it's just in alphabetical.
It's an alpha. I did it in alphabetical, yeah. Fuck, yeah, that is annoying that you can't change that, but whatever.
Why do I have this in my favorites?
And then I guess I'll make the Discord and invite everybody. Do that shit.
Get a shout out for only $100. What a steal. Wait, what? Oh, yeah.
People always make fun of that. I saw that's why I put it in there.
Did you ever finish Terraria?
No. That game, we were playing like the super hardcore version of it. Steve finished it, but I didn't want to play a fucking bullet hell game.
Yeah, it looked like a bit too much.
That's not what I signed up for, yeah.
Can't do that now, unfortunately, no. Are you sure you want the 2-month commitment for top tier 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why it wouldn't be.
Get your hand in your pocket, member, you know. Just trying to tier 5 for 1 month. Unbelievable. Or 1 episode.
Absolutely not good. Why did this one not change? Oh, it did.
I mean, let's be clear now. Well, not clear. Let's be honest. Like, paying $2.50 per episode of D&D, I think is actually. I mean, like, we would never put it behind a paywall, but I would still pay to watch D&D shows if it was that much.
No, we're not putting it behind a paywall. The issue is that we pay $400 an episode, and we're just asking if people can help out.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm saying like for 4 hours of content, like it's not really. It's pretty good value.
Oh, no, for sure. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, and what?
We said already 1 patron, but I don't think so, right? Oh, we have.
Oh well, thank you.
Who is it? Thank you.
I haven't set it up at all, so.
How did that happen? Can they do it without?
I gotta get your PayPal. I think I might need your.
You've got it. You've got it right because you sent.
Yeah, but I might need your PayPal. I might need you to I might need to give you the information to this, and then you log in with your PayPal, so I can go directly to you.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to like change the username, change the username and password to something generic, I'll log in, change it.
It won't really matter to me because it's the group's Patreon, so I don't really think it matters if everybody has access.
I do think it's good for you to maintain access though, because you're gonna have more time probably to keep an eye on this than I will.
Yeah,
if we need to change anything.
True. I'll have to figure out how to do that.
Have you noticed how many times Koibu's dangled the orbs of winter like he really wants you to get one? Oh yeah,
I
definitely. I don't know why.
I don't care about the orbs of winter at all.
You hate orbs of winter. You hate spherical objects, don't you?
Yeah.
You've always hated spherical things, yeah.
Does it matter? Like, what does the orb of winter get us?
I don't know. It's like a. Well, they almost killed Scoria with one in an old campaign. It froze Caldonia over. I mean, it's just an epically powerful magic item, right? Time to go down to the frozen part of the bottom trackers and find it. Who cares at this point? Maybe they've got something to do with the winter gods? Maybe, yeah. Maybe the winter gods, like, their essence was, like, split across all these orbs, and they were scattered around the land or something like that to contain them.
Like the Dragon Balls?
Wait, is that a thing in Dragon Ball Z?
It's not to do with the gods, but there's, like, balls scattered all around the land, and if you, like, get them all together, you get, like, some big, powerful wish.
Caldonia was frozen, but Caldonia's only the size of Wales. No, it's bigger than Wales for sure.
How do I make a goal? Oh, I found it.
If this is France, then Arcadia is well bigger than Wales. Caldonia had like 3 towns on it. I mean, I don't think so. It had like 1 big city there, 1 big city up there, 1 city down here. That's 3, and there was another one up here. That's 4, and then there was the capital. That's 5. That's just in this bit. I mean, there might have been others around here, but humans weren't there for super long.
Koibu does seem to want us to go after that in Todd, right?
Go after what?
Or sorry, ToS. He wants us, or he had introduced the Orb of Winter stuff.
Yeah. Well, in the original campaign that he'd set up to kill Scoria, that's how they were going to do it. So
what was the original campaign?
It's called Devotion, but I've not watched it. But they
Who was in it?
It was like misclick, so it was like Jeff's wife, Jeff Robinson's wife.
Yeah, I know her.
And then some of the gals, I don't know their names. But I only read, they were talking about it in the Neil's Discord last night. They were involved with King Gilda at the end of their campaign when they decided not to fight Scoria. And they like use some spell to like alter his memories and make him like really bitter and sad by the sounds of it. So it might actually be their fault that Gilda's doing all this crazy shit and getting Scoria involved. One thing I've noticed a lot in Fro is passive aggressiveness between Greg and the party. Well, Greg was just a bit grumpy and passive aggressive a lot in the campaign. He's since apologized for it, so yeah. Don't think anyone holds any grudges. Oh, Seabrawn was the Orb of Imprisonment, no Orb of Winter. Okay, sorry, I'm talking garbage. Mistake. Are we listening to Twilight Princess OST? Something like that, yeah. It's just Zelda plus Rain, Relaxic Legend of Zelda music.
What did he do that was like passive aggressive or whatever?
The worst one was he really didn't want to go and fight the dragon, even though Neil clearly wanted us to. Like, clearly that was like, you know, the next big goal that we had was going to kill this white dragon. And we were inside like a ruined keep, and the dragon turned up at the keep, and Greg had been arguing for ages about how we shouldn't fight the dragon, and he got really pissed off. I think he just was like thinking that Neil was like forcing us, you know, into the fight. And he was like, "Oh, fuck it then. I'm just gonna go outside and go and talk to it." And he just like walked out of the keep, like in the dragon's face. No, he didn't. But at the time, I was annoyed at him. I was thinking, he deserves to die for the snail. Just fucking kill him. But he didn't.
He absolutely did.
Yeah.
What kind of dragon was it?
A white dragon.
He just goes out there to fucking talk to it.
Yeah. It was just a little. He was just like, I don't know. He'd like, if he Neil did something he didn't agree with, he'd like mute his mic and then visibly like curse.
Based.
I don't know. I think he was just going through a bit of a bad time. That's fine. I don't want to talk shit about him. The recap goes over the spell that Olivia used on Gilda. It's the day of the wedding. Kess goes to pick up her dress from a dress shop while Olivia buys an off-the-rack dress. Kellen gets a skimpy suit to show off his dragon tattoo. Okay, this campaign already sounds a different kind of vibe. At sunset is the wedding. In the audience is Olivia's family, Kellen's mother and aunt. D, Guy, and Bash. Kellen waits at the altar while Olivia walks down the aisle. Before Olivia can say her vows, Count Alex Gilda shows up on a majestic white horse and tries to stop the wedding, saying that he's in love with Olivia and it's not too late to leave with him. She casts Alter Memory on him. She creates a fantasy memory where Olivia rides away with him, have memories of their lives together, them raising the kingdom to fight and kill Scoria. He gets hurt and Olivia heals him. Olivia lands the killing blow on Scoria with a lightning strike. They become king and queen, then it becomes cloudy and the voice says, "See you in another life." Gilda tears up, says he'll never stop, and then rides away. Kento, thanks for the 7 months, mate.
So it's their problem that we have to deal with Scoria now, yeah?
Yeah. Maybe the Orb of Ice is a way to stop fire in case you can't use magic because it's a spell.
That would actually be pretty good.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good point. If we can't get the Ion Stones, then maybe that is a thing that we should pursue. Is Greg Koibu's long-term friend? No, we're just all friends from Hardcore Heroes.
He did like casting on that, right?
What do you mean?
He did like.
Oh yeah, we all did.
Yeah, like audition or whatever.
Yeah. Worked out that I think. It made the campaign good. Everyone was taking it pretty seriously.
You all had like experience, right?
Yeah. Well, I'd only have a DM'd actually. I'd never really played. But
You think you're a better DM or player?
oh yeah, definitely. I wing it too much. I haven't got the best prep I did was when I had like quiet days in work, because I'd just be stuck on my desk anyway. So I'd be like, oh fuck it, I'll like draw some maps and plan some stuff. But if I'm busy at work, then I just like wing it the whole time. So it's definitely easier to be a player. I think like my experience with DMing is that you get burnt out. Like it goes really well and you've got great ideas, and then it just gets to a point where you're just not sure what to do next, and it's like a chore, a bit, you know, to just plan for it, and then you start to lose having fun in the campaign, and you don't want to play, and then yeah, I just haven't got the commitment for it.
Yeah. It seems really hard to want to do like super long campaigns, you know?
Helps if you're getting paid, probably.
True.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Man, Link's Awakening, that was a fucking game. Did you ever play that, man?
I haven't played a single one of those games.
You've not played a single Zelda game?
Never played a single Zelda game.
Holy shit, you are missing out. Oh, I forgot they remade this. Oh, man. This was my childhood, was this game. So good. That's what it looked like. This was Game Boy Color. This was advanced for me at the time.
Great graphics.
This was how I played it. I played this game before I could read. And I remember every time there was like a sign, I'd go up to Mum and be like, Mum, what does this say? And she'd be like, mountain, left. Something stupid like that. Is this dungeon actually? I got stuck on it for like 2 years. You know when you're a kid and you can just keep bashing your head against the same brick wall for hours and hours and hours and not get bored. Like if that happened to me now, I'd give up well before I actually finished it. But when you're a kid, I could just play the same thing for hours and hours.
Alright, I made the Discord, and I think everybody has roles if you choose a tier on the Patreon.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. There's no stopping this, MrMouton guy. Do we have any other We've got 2 patrons now.
We have 2 patrons.
It still says only £1 per creation, so somebody's got in for free here.
Who let him in?
How's that happened?
Are the people who... I know there's only 2 of you. Are the 2 people who signed up to the Patreon, are you able to join the Discord? Can you figure that out?
Who is it though? Can we see who it is?
McTacky is in there.
Oh, we got 3 people now.
There we go. Alright, I'll wait a little bit to zoom it out onto everybody's things, but I think that everybody can kinda... I think the Patreon is actually good to go. And then we'll only charge you going forward. Keep in mind, it is a weekly Patreon.
Well, it's only weekly if we play every week.
Yeah, it's only weekly if we play every week. So whenever an episode's finished, you'll get charged.
Alright, we got £3. We're well over 1% of the way there.
Okay, and
so
then...
that's good times. If this gets more than £300, you're going to give the rest to Koibu? No?
No?
I keep
it would
myself.
just go over... It would go over into, like, other sessions. Like, because Patreons are kind of fluid, right? Some people will undo, some people will go. So yeah, we'll just have, like, a bankroll and, like, other sessions. And honestly, if we get, like, way more than that, which I will never expect to happen, we could start doing other stuff with it. Make music for the episodes, maybe new art.
Yeah.
We could probably commission, like, new tokens for, like, AO to make and stuff. I don't think we'll get to the 300, but we'll see.
Yeah. Who knows? You never know. I mean, we're only on 350 on Teams of Scoria, so it's hard to imagine getting to 300 on this.
But to be fair, we don't really chill it out for Teams of Scoria.
No, that's true.
Nor does I think, like, the average person thinks Steve needs the money. Get money to pay it. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
That's true as well, yeah. Yeah, like it's quite, I mean, I don't know, it's a significant amount of the money that my stream makes, actually. So,
yeah, I mean, it's not like $500 isn't like a negligent amount of money to me either.
No.
Or $400, I guess, depending on how it works.
I mean, I could pay it out of my salary, but I'm not sure that Fran would be. This is why I didn't want to agree to this campaign until my stream was making enough money to pay for it, because it's like, oh yeah, sorry, we can't go on holiday. That's that. You know, we can't go to Japan this year because I've got to pay.
I gotta play for D&D.
It's $400 per person per month, or $100 per person per session.
It's per episode, yeah.
Are you coming to Japan? I mean, we were planning to. I just haven't got. We got cancelled because of COVID, and yeah, I don't know.
the higher tiers have better looking colors on the Patreon. If you're curious, everybody who joins the Patreon, you'll have your Patreon name and role. So yeah,
Wow, that
we'll
sounds
probably
exciting.
send this out later.
Alright,
I
we're
sent you
up.
an invite, Nick, if you want to join as well.
Yeah, we're up to £9, man.
It just seems like a lot of people are really ass mad about the decision, which the only reason I was like a little bit upset was because we had a previous ruling, but I'm cool with it being changed. I just want to not get that fucked over in the future.
I mean, to be honest, I don't think there's that many comments talking about it. Most
Really?
of it is just about the dragons.
Maybe it was just his Discord, but when I looked yesterday, his Discord was furious, flaming. Yeah.
Oh, really? With Neil or with us?
With Neil.
Oh, yeah, fucking Neil.
They weren't mad at us. Some people were calling us dumb for not preparing for it, but how could you prepare for it when you thought
Yeah.
Mithril? You know?
Who said that? Which one of you fuckers said that?
Who the fuck said that?
You know when we were playing the other day, and I said, "Mooton, can you time out this person in DGG?" and you did. That was like the ultimate, the most powerful I've ever felt. Great. I understand why people want to be mods now.
So you die at -10 in second edition, right?
Yeah. You were fucking.
So if I would have
close.
failed that save, Anton would have just died.
Yeah, and if you'd have lost initiative, I mean, probably unlikely to happen, but if you'd have lost initiative against one of the giants, and they'd have shot you, you'd have almost certainly died because they were like 2d6 plus 9, and you're on 3
There's a
HP.
reason that I did Etherealness instead of just Withdrawal. Etherealness is initiative 1.
Yeah.
Withdrawal is initiative of 5. So there was like,
For sure,
I think
yeah.
there might have been a chance that I could lose initiative if I did the 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what initiative the giant that you were fighting had, but it's so dangerous to be on low health in second edition. Because that's how your character dies. Like if you're on 20 health and you just get ganked by a crit at 26, you know, you're just fine, you're unconscious. But if you're on like 1 health and fighting still, that's how you actually lose your character.
Yeah, Anton was, I think he was at 3 once, and then I don't know what he ended the session at.
I think it was
he ended
9,
the session
right?
at...
You're on 9 HP here, so I think.
Oh yeah, so I ended it. So I started at 3 after getting doinked by the one guy, and I ended the session at 9. Pretty fucking wild.
Yeah, you and Cyril both took a lot of damage. I didn't get hit once.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
We got fucked. What did Tyrell? What was his HP at?
29 out of 80 by the end.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think they could corrode dragon armor because it's not metal.
No fucking way.
No way. You figure out the age class of the gold dragon. It's a bit of a. It's got to be age class 8 if it casts stone skin, but Neil said it was 7.
Kobe said it was 7. Yeah.
But it has to be 8 to cast stone skin, so make of that what you will.
What initiative is Stoneskin?
Let's have a look.
Is it 1?
No, I think it's like 4.
Because I think Koibu rolled.
Oh no, it is
a
1.
1.
It is 1.
Oh, if it's 1, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Dragons cast all their spells at 1 initiative though.
Oh.
So they only have verbal components. Are you not streaming today? No.
No, I woke up and I was fucking puking. So.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, I think I ate something not good yesterday.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's bad times. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the stream soon though. Getting ready to go out.
Which restaurant? You said tapas?
Yeah, a place called Porter. I went there recently with my friend and my dad. And they do this one dish. It's like Iberica pork. So it's not like it's like pork, but they cook it like steak. So they cook it like medium rare, and then kind of like slice it. And because it's like super high quality, you can still do it. And honest to God, it was so delicious. Let's see if I can find a picture of it in their gallery. It was like.
Which steak was it again? Sorry.
Well, it's not a steak; it's pork. That's the crazy thing.
Oh,
because
it's pork.
Because it's such high quality, they cook it like like a steak.
Like a steak? Yeah.
Yeah. It was amazing. I'm sure I think this is it here. So good.
This looks like a nice little place. Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks sick.
That's nice though.
All right,
Right.
I'm gonna head out.
All right. See you later, Moon. Thanks for
Bye-bye.
chatting. Yeah.
Yeah, no
au revoir.
problem.
Have a good one.